I got this eye cream. Well, it's an eye serum. And so it's supposed to reduce inflammation, remove dark circles, and reduce puffiness. It's supposed to retail for 17 bucks. Well, let me tell you, I used this bad boy for a whole month and a half. And you can still see puffiness here. This crap didn't work. It's supposed to be natural and everything. They do have a lot of like natural products or products that have maybe essential oils and things naturally wise. This didn't work, and yeah, I didn't use that much. I'm gonna pass this on to my husband to see if it works in dark circles, but inflammation, puffiness, it didn't work. So I have that to say that product didn't work for me. The next product that I got in my first bag was this one by R+CO Company. This is supposed to be a shine and texture spray, which I did use today on my hair. And this, I sprayed it back here, and let me tell you, this stuff is like stiff. It's basically hairspray. I don't do hairspray. So this retails for, well, wait, hold on. Yeah, 18 bucks. I wouldn't pay this for that. And this company, as far as I know, is not really natural per se, so they kind of mix products here and there. The other thing I did try was the peeling pad. This is just like a little pad that you rub your skin with. That really felt refreshing. It did remove makeup residue, so that was good. The other thing I'm gonna talk about is the product, this one, the most expensive one, retails for 42 bucks. That came spilled halfway already, and it spilled all over the rest of the stuff. So here's a little story. I told my husband to contact them to see if they can replace it. They told him that it was going to ship on the next whatever, whenever the warehouse was ready or whatever. We never got it. I got my second box, and I didn't get it in the box. I didn't get it at all. So then I contacted them, and I said, you know what? I get this as a gift. This happened, blah, 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 blah. And they told me that they were going to give me an extra box, and that's how I got my fourth box rather than just 3 months. So I did try that product, which is supposed to be for blemish, and it's supposed to tingle and cool, which it did tingle and cool, but I don't think it really removed any type of blemish on my face. The last thing I got in that box, which I absolutely did not like, was this Glov makeup remover that's supposed to be for all skin types. It doesn't remove all the makeup, and the fact that it's just super stained and stuff doesn't come off. This is not a full size. And what it says, retails for $12.99. A lot of people swear by this thing. I do not, and I have used the other makeup removers claws, and they work fantastic. This thing here didn't work. So that is for you to know. I'm gonna try to show you the products that I've been talking about. But so I have that to say about those products. Then the second box that I got was worth 89 bucks. Okay, I was like, 89 only? Seriously? And I got a blush with the brush, and I don't really do blush or brush, so I haven't used those products. I also got a lip liner. I have big lips. I don't need a liner, so I haven't used that. The other three products that I got was a spray that I'm about to show you, a moisturizer, and some eye mask. So the eye mask I did use, and those kind of all feel the same, so I don't have much to say about that. That was retailing for 7 bucks. These other two items, this retails for 5. And so it smells like, and it reminds me of when I was a kid and I went to the dentist, and they had to put some type of anesthesia, or they use some type of product or whatever, and it just smells like that. So when I sprayed this on my body, I was like, okay, I'm back into the dentist. But it's supposed to like energize and spice up my sensuality. I was spraying it to go to class, and I was not energized. I still was like falling asleep listening to the professor. So I don't think this product actually works at all. Then the last thing in my second box that I did try was this lxmi nautical melt, and it smells like oil. It does not, it's very thick, and it does not clean. So I don't know where I read, if it was in the back of this or in here, that it's supposed to clean, but it didn't clean my face at all. Let me tell you what I use it for. I would not use it. I tried to remove makeup, and it did okay with it, but I did it for my dry heels. I tried these foot peels, and my feet were like peeling off, so I needed extra moisture in it, and I used it for that, which worked fantastic. It does melt instantly from application, and it does hydrate very well. You can also use it as a hand cream. So I will probably use it more for my body than my face, just because I'm kind of icky like that. Okay, so the next box, which was the third box that I got, let me show you the products that I got. I got this one product here, which smells stale. This is Willing Beauty, and it is, it says Do Over Nourishing Cleanser, so it smells stale. And it does not remove makeup at all. I try to remove makeup like this that I have on, which is not much. It wouldn't take it completely off. My eyeliner was still there. But it does clean, and it makes my face feel like it removed all the dirt, not makeup, dirt off of me. So I guess I'll keep using it, but it's not like one of my favorites or whatever. Especially because sometimes you want, and I compare it to American cleanser, like you want something that removes everything, that way you don't have to like do one step after the other, after the other. But whatever. The next thing I got was this broccoli, kale, spinach, broccoli, apple mask, which I used, and it felt really good on my face. I loved it. I love face mask though. Then I have an eyeshadow. I didn't try that. And then I have these two, one spray, it's like a spray primer, and then the other one is an oil. So this oil I use, and it says there that it could be for your body and for stretch marks, and I used it all for my stretch marks. I have 3 kids. It didn't take it away. The bottle was almost empty. It did not function at all. It did moisturize my skin, but it didn't hide any of the stretch marks at all. And so I didn't use it for my face, so I don't know how that works with the face. And then this other thing is this Glominizer Renew and Dew Mist. And so this is supposed to be like a prepping spray toner mixed together all in one. Let me tell you, this thing smells. So I made one time house cleaners, like natural house cleaners or whatever. It smells like that, my table, sink, essential oil cleanser, natural cleanser or whatever. But spraying it on is so refreshing. I actually want to go around all day spraying it on. As far as the dew or like highlighting on your face, I didn't see any of that with me, but you know, maybe that's just me. So this last box is my favorite. It's worth $95.99, and that's not why it's my favorite. The products in it, it was like a teaser. It was like you're getting ready to go, but here you go, you need to stay. So one of the first things that I opened up in my unboxing video was this inkling scent, and it's basically like a roll-on perfume. It is very light, but it smells so good. I freaking love it. And the only bad thing I have to say about that is that it doesn't last all day, or at least I can't smell it. I rub it on my skin, and when I try to like sniff, it won't smell like anything. Then they got me, I ended up with like a fairy dust, which is another form of freaking highlight. And I don't, you see me, and no, I'm already oily enough for any highlights, and I don't do all that crazy stuff. Not crazy, not trying to offend anybody, but just not me. Okay, so the next thing was, and this is when I was like, yes, finally something other than cosmetics. So this was a nail and cuticle oil, natural one, and I just put it on so you guys can see. You see how shiny my freaking cuticles are, but it smells so good, and it's good. It's a roll-on, so it's super good. The perfume retails for $25. The roll-on nail thing is $15.99, and then chapstick. Chapstick. Who doesn't need or love chapstick? And so this is supposed to be, this is a tangerine lip butter with 6 ingredients skincare, and it smells so freaking good. I love it. I put this every night and every morning. I do have to say something negative about this though, is that it takes forever for you to put it on in order for you to get like enough moisture in your lips, or maybe it's just because I got big lips, I don't know. But I love it. It retails for $5. I found it hard to apply, but once it's there, and it moisturizes it. It doesn't last more than 3 hours, though I can't say that. And then the last item that I got was this eye cream, which I also tried. Retails for $22. I also tried with these eyes of mine, you guys. And you guys, I know you can see it in each video, but I love myself like that. So this company, Floor and B, it says here that 1% of the sales helps distribute menstrual hygiene products for females in need around the world. That's good. And this, when you put it on, it tingles a little bit. However, it has not helped at all. And I've used it already for like 4 weeks. It have not helped at all with these little bags that I have here. And so I am trying to find, and I'm like trying eye cream after eye cream to try to help with that, and no luck so far. So that is all the reviewing products that I have to say about Kinder. Out of everything that I've used, there hasn't been more, like, because a lot of things was like a one-time use. And yeah, that it's all about this company and these products and these boxes. And thanks for watching, guys.